Is it possible to heal ourselves with our thoughts and with meditation alone?
I think my belief in what's possible has changed dramatically in the last 2 years. I'm not the same person because of the things that I've witnessed. I mean, I saw a person with muscular dystrophy that was in a wheelchair for 12 years, young guy. If you study muscular dystrophy, there's no cure.
There's no coming back.
There's no coming back. Okay. There's a lot that has to happen for us to make this journey, right? You get diagnosed with a health condition, and it's a terminal health condition or a chronic health condition, and you're compromised in some way, and you're reliant on something to get you back into health and balance. And that's what the conventional model is. But if it isn't working, you have to start looking. Some people they shrink into mediocrity, and they stay there. Other people are bothered by it, and they're going to look for answers. Okay, so the person starts looking for answers. We had some lady that Amazon accidentally mailed my book, You Are the Placebo, to her house, and she didn't order it, and she just put it on her coffee table. And she had Parkinson's disease. And finally, after like 3 months, she picked up the book and she saw the brain scans on Parkinson's disease. She started doing the meditations. She came to the week-long retreat. She completely healed of Parkinson's. Wow. She was on the stage telling the story. This is crazy, right? So now the person heals herself, okay, as an example. Now, a person who heals themselves, I've seen Green Berets, I've seen Navy SEALs with a lot of physical and emotional health conditions really heal. The only thing they want to do is they want to give. They want to bring it to their people. They want to bring it to their tribe. They want to bring it to the people they love. And the intention is, I want to heal somebody else, right? And so you're healed. The next thing is you want to heal somebody else.
Spread the word.
So now, but your model has to change. If I heal myself and I've actually changed my energy, can I heal another person? And that's exactly what we do. We say, okay, now that you can change your health, can you change another's health? Let's build a model of understanding, and let's do that. And we did the model of understanding, and all of a sudden I see people stepping out of wheelchairs left and right, and blind people seeing, and crazy things going on, a lot of remissions of diseases. I'm more surprised about that than anybody. COVID happens, and then we're like, can we actually, if we're in the quantum field and there's no separation there, can we just hit a target? Just give us a picture, a coordinate. And we have remote coherence healers.
It's fascinating.
And these people do it. Listen,
crazy.
They do it every day.
They're machines.
They do it. They never miss a day. They would never miss a day. And the reason they never miss a day is because they get so much out of it. And they're not doing it
by trying to heal another.
They're not trying to heal another. They're actually
healing another that is not even, that they don't even know.
They don't even know, and they're not even in the same room. They're spread across the world, and they're hitting a target. They're hitting a target.
They see an image and they visualize that target.
They go to the field and they hold that person in their heart, and they change their energy. So then the model builds more now. Now, can you heal at a remote location? The answer is absolutely yes. In fact, our studies with UC San Diego is insane. I mean, I said to the scientists, when in your life did you think you would be sitting talking about the effects of remote coherence healings that are working as well as drugs? When, better than drugs, actually. When have you ever thought you'd be talking about this? So our data suggests that it's real, right? We did a triple-blind placebo study, and there's absolutely no doubt that these people are causing some profound effects. We just published another paper about the mathematical synchronization of the heart of groups of people that collectively get together, how they synchronize. We published a paper, it's mathematical, it's real, right? It's a lot of science, but there's some effect that's happening in the people's hearts that are feeling the same amount of love. They're in training to a similar resonance, a similar frequency. Okay, so now they did an amazing study, preliminary study on autistic children. Okay, now I'm telling you this because I want you to know that this isn't conjecture, this is reality. Young boys between the ages, I think, of 6 and 12. And these are problematic kids. They've done the physical therapy, the occupational therapy, the speech therapy, the inhibition therapy, the talk therapy. They've tried the nutrients, the vitamins, they tried everything, and then they're not responding. They haven't changed much. They're headbangers, they're incontinent, they don't sleep, they're obsessive, they have outbursts, they have no sociability, they have no gross and fine motor skills, their language is compromised. Now, we decided instead of doing scientific analysis, we decided to have the best scientists take a look at their kids, and that's the parents, right? So parents know every single thing about that kid because they have all their attention. They know every habit, they know every behavior, they know every obsession. 6 weeks, 2 times a week. These kids at the end of 6 weeks, speaking in complete sentences, sleeping through the night, taking naps, walking themselves to school, using the toilet, no longer defecating or urinating in their bed, hugging their parents when they come home, asking for what they want, jumping on the trampoline, being in school plays, and it's insane. The parents are overjoyed.
Wow.
Their lives have changed dramatically because their kid is somehow changed. They're smiling, more engaging, right? They're not even in the room, and they're producing these effects. So, back to your question. This is an evolution. If you never know what you'll think differently until you have a new experience.
Right.
A new experience causes you to think of possibilities you would never thought of before. And there is an infinity, there's infinities. Because you and I are making known unknown possibilities by having a new experience, and we start thinking of other ways. And that's consciousness, and its never-ending process of self-discovery. To answer the question, who am I, right?
Right.
So then what we discovered is that in our data collection, that people that are the most desperate tend to be the less likely to respond because they're waiting for their healing to feel gratitude. They haven't realized that when they feel gratitude, their healing begins,
Yes.
right? So that's not a problem. We just have to work with them to get them out of that state. And that's what I do when everybody's getting ready. I work with the healees. We noticed that people who actually are in the river of change, they are actually working on changing something about themselves, they receive that energy better. We noticed that when people are grateful, super grateful to be there, that energy just hits them.
Yes.
It hits them really big. So people do things to get the body back into chemical balance, and sometimes the refining or changing their diet in some way. And there's thousands of options for that. You got to feel good about it, and you got to believe in it. But the big factor is emotional stress, and
Yes.
that's really, for the most part,